Good afternoon. I hope everyone is having an awesome afternoon on today. I am going to be talking about finding your purpose. And this is day one to finding your purpose. I decided to do 2 days of finding your purpose. And we're going to talk about some basic things on today into helping you find your purpose. A lot of people don't know what their purpose is in life. And there are a lot of people that know what their purpose is in life, but they struggle in finding out their purpose. And one of the things that I learned on yesterday as I was writing out some different things pertaining to this broadcast and podcast is that the reason why people struggle with finding their purpose is because they don't know who they are. And because people tend to not know who they are, they struggle with some insecurities on the inside, and they struggle with a lot of negative things on the inside. So this is how come a lot of people have problems and struggle in finding out their purpose, their destiny. And one of the things that came to mind yesterday is that in the process of people finding out in the process of you trying to figure out what your purpose is in life, we have a lot of people that is always in our ear. And sometimes finding your purpose lines up with your goals, what you're good at, your gifts, your hobbies, and different things like that. So some people that know you tend to say, oh, well, you good in this, won't you do that? Or you have a gift in this, won't you do this? And we have a lot of people that are in our ear telling us what we good at, what you can do good. And people tend to come into our life and try to figure out, oh, if you do this, you can be set up for the rest of your life. Not understanding is that they're not focusing on what you want to do, but they focus on what they think and they feel that you should do to not only it kind of balances itself out because they want you to benefit them, but not yourself. They're not concerned about your feelings, your views, your suggestions, and your thoughts. So we tend to have a lot of people that will come in our life and in our ear gates with this. This is how come a lot of people struggle in finding out their purpose in life, because you have a lot of people in your ear. You don't know your identity. You don't know who you are. You struggle with your goals. You struggle with some inner things, and then you struggle with some negative things on the inside. So finding out your purpose, this is what you must do. You must know who you are. You must understand who you are as a person. You can take a piece of paper and you can write on a piece of paper, who am I? Focus on yourself, not focusing on who your family say you are, who your friends say you are, and who the world says you are, but focus on who you are. Who do you think you are? Write down the first thoughts that come to your mind. I'm a happy person. I'm a person that's a thrill seeker. I'm a person that's a go-getter. I'm a person that loves to change lives. When you understand who you are, that's taking the next step in finding out your identity. The next thing, and this is what I want you to do. This is so crucial that everybody does this. Everybody. I want you to get a piece of paper, and on that paper, I want you to write on one side of the paper all the things that I love about myself and like about myself. And then I want you to flip the paper over and I want you to write all the things that I hate about myself and dislike about myself. Now, your likes, the things that you like about yourself and the things that you love about yourself should outweigh the things that you dislike and hate about yourself. In some people cases, the things that they dislike and the things that they hate about themselves outweighs the things that they like and love about themselves. If you are that person and all your dislikes and all the things that you hate about yourself outweighs the things that you love or like about yourself, I want you to start focusing on the negative, to change the negatives into a positive, so that the things that you dislike about yourself and hate about yourself can move to, I love this about myself. I like this about myself. This is what I want you to do. The first thing, ask yourself, pertaining to all the things that you dislike about yourself. Now, this is a process. This exercise is not something that you can do overnight and get it done unless you got that much time on your hand. But this is a process that you have to do every day, every single day. And this is what you do. You take everything that's negative that you dislike about yourself, and if you have a journal or a notebook or some piece of papers or note cards or index cards, and you write each thing out, and you ask yourself, why do I don't like this about myself? What brought me to this point to dislike this about myself? How can I change this outlook about myself? What are some of the things that I can do to start the process to liking this part of me? Because everybody, including me, everybody has something that they dislike about themselves. We do. It's just life. We all have certain things and that we don't like about ourselves, and we just don't like, so we don't show those things to the world. We keep those things hidden within. So you ask yourself, what can I change about the situation? How can I make this negative a positive? I don't like, you may walk funny, or you may do something that's kind of considered abnormal, but it's negative to you, but it's just abnormal, but you want to turn it into a normal positive about yourself. You like, hey, you may walk funny, or you may do something that's kind of out of the norm. What can you do to change that? How can you fix the negative and turn it into a positive? How can you shift your mindset from, oh, I don't like this about myself, I hate this about myself, I can't stand this about myself, to saying, I love this about myself, I like this about myself, I love this, I love that I can do this, I love this about myself. So if you can't, like I said, when you find in the basic steps, people don't teach on the basic steps, because my thing is this: you cannot start at the top of the ladder and think you all big and bad, and you never conquer the small things. You never conquer what's at the bottom of that ladder. You always got to start at the bottom and work your way up. Now, there are some people that get to the top of the ladder because of who they know, who they connected to, who their family connected to, but they have yet experienced what it is to start from the beginning and work your way up to the top, because of who they connected to, who their family knows, who their friends are. They immediately got to the top just like that. And that's how come a lot of people tend to fall flat on their face. Now, I do believe when it comes to being a success is a process. It don't happen overnight. For some people, success does happen overnight. Why? Because it's still tied in who you connected to, who your family's connected to, who you're friends with. So some people, success happens overnight. But the majority of people out here in the world, success does not happen overnight. Success is a process, and you must go through the process to become successful. It's the same way when you're trying to find your purpose in life. You must go through certain steps in finding your purpose in life. That means the first thing you have to do is understand and acknowledge who you are. Who are you? What are some of the things that you like and dislike about yourself? How can you turn a negative into a positive when it pertains to yourself? Those are basic steps. The next thing is, what are my goals? The thing is this, we tend to let people figure things out for us. And we all adults. It's time to get a backbone, stand up, and figure things out for yourself. Yes, it's good to get wise counsel. Yes, it's good to seek out advice. But at the same time, when are you going to start taking your own advice? You give advice to lots of people every single day. People may ask you, hey, what you think about this? Hey, what is your thoughts on this? Hey, do you have any suggestions? Do you have any advice for me? And the same advice that you give to people, it's the same advice that you should give to yourself when it comes to your purpose in life. The same advice that you give to your friends, the same advice that you give to your family, the same advice that you give to countless of people each and every day should be the same advice that you acknowledge for your own self. Because you are first partaker of every word that comes out of your mouth. So when you're giving advice to somebody, you should take that advice for your own self at the same time. This is talking about finding your purpose, who you are. Not what people think you are or what the world says you are, but who are you? Do you understand you? Do you know yourself? Sometimes in order for you to find your purpose in life, you got to do a self-check. Self-check. Check yourself on the inside to make sure that, hey, I'm okay. I'm straight. I'm good. What are some of the things that you want to accomplish in life versus to what people are telling you what you should do? When you find your purpose in life, it's like you're accomplishing and you have found your passion. Because 9 times out of 10, sometimes that thing that you're passionate about is your purpose. It's not always, because you have a hobby or you have a skill. No. Sometimes what your purpose is your passion because it draws you to it, because it's connected to your destiny. Let me say that again. Your purpose is your passion because it draws you to it because it's connected to your destiny. I'm going to say that one more time so somebody that's viewing can grasp hold of this and understand that your purpose is your passion that draws you to it because it's connected to your destiny. It's connected to your destiny. Your purpose is connected to your destiny. And when we leave off this earth and you gone and you transitioned and you in the ground, then your purpose, which is your passion that is connected to your destiny, will leave a legacy for others to carry on. Your name will be known throughout your community, among your friends and your family. Not because of your hobby, but because of your passion that was linked to your purpose that drew you to your destiny. So some of the basic steps, once again, is understanding who you are. Change the things that you dislike about yourself and hate about yourself to a positive, I love this about myself. I like this about myself. We all have flaws. We all have flaws. Even the president of the United States has flaws. Even Vladimir Putin, he has flaws. We all have flaws. The richest person in the world has flaws. We can't help it because we have flaws. But there are things that we can change. Yes, we can change certain things about us. Because the thing is this, when you begin to look at the negatives and begin to change them into positives, you're working from within, so it can be a reflection on the outside. Because the thing is this, you can't heal from the outside and never heal on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a positive person on the outside, but you're a negative person on the inside. No, because the negative and a positive, they clash, they can't even connect. A positive and a positive connects. A negative and a negative connects. So if you positive on the outside, but you're negative on the inside, how can you reach your purpose? So you got to start within. Start within yourself and finding out who you are inside. And once you fix and allow God to take care and fix the inside, then it will be a reflection of who you are and you should look like on the outside. See, when you fix the negative, it lines up with who you are on the outside, which is a positive. And I wanted to leave you all with that on this day, in day one, in finding out your purpose. Like I said, I want to start with the basics to help somebody find their purpose in life. I don't want to take you to the top of the ladder and never show you, okay, you start at the bottom and work your way to the top. No, I don't want to take you to the top of the ladder and then you fall back down the ladder. No, I want to take you to the bottom of the ladder and work your way step by step, step by step, step by step. Knowing if you trip and fall, it's okay. It's okay because you're still working towards reaching your goals, reaching your potential, reaching your purpose so that you can find your destiny in life. And if you have any questions, any suggestions, anything that you would like me to share when we come back for day 2, you can email me at Sharita Berry. That's SHARETA BERRY at iCloud.com. That's Sharita SHARETA BERRY at iCloud.com. If you have any questions pertaining to your purpose, pertaining to your goals, pertaining to reaching your potential so that you can reach your destiny in life, come on, we want to start at the bottom of the ladder and take you all the way to the top. So that means when you get to the top of the ladder, you won't fall, you won't stumble, for knowing that just because I made it doesn't mean that an obstacle will come in my way. Because see, if you start at the top of the ladder, an obstacle will come your way and you'll fall and you won't know what to do when that obstacle come your way. But if you start at the bottom of the ladder and work your way to the top, once you get to the top, because you started at the bottom, you'll understand when a roadblock come, I know what to do. When an obstacle come my way, I know what to do. And I know what to do. I'm not supposed to stand there and let it get to me. I'm not supposed to stand there and let it overpower me. But I have the power within to walk around the obstacle and keep moving. I'm Sharita, and I thank you all for tuning in on today. May you have a blessed, awesome day, and know that in finding your purpose in life is you must understand who you are.